Hello, fellow freelancers. I feel like it's a long time since I've shown my face. So here's my face. I've been outsourcing all this work to Yvonne, and I know I did a couple walkthroughs, but otherwise, I don't think I've spoken to you face to face in a while. But I wanted to do so today to announce something really cool that's coming out, a new book, my first book since my first book. And so this is my second book that's coming out, and it will be out on March 21st. But I'm having a pre-sale and I'm having a bunch of goodies and promotions and stuff, so stay tuned. First of all, the book is called How to Set Up Your Own Translation Agency, and it talks about how to set up your own translation agency. If you're a translator, freelance translator, or you're in the translation world and you've been wondering about setting up your own agency, this is the book that explains that, because there are no books out there that do that. And when I was doing it, I knew, because I had already become a freelance translator, and then I went from there to becoming a translation agency, and I had the book out for being a freelance translator. So I knew I wanted to keep track of the steps that I took to become a translation agency, because I knew it eventually I wanted to write a book. I ended up making a course, and the course exists, and you can access it. There's a link to it down in the doobly-doo. But I also really wanted just to launch the book out on Amazon, and I'm finally doing it. Finally. March 21st is the launch date, but you can already pre-order the book. You can pre-order the Kindle version. The print book, for some reason, you can't pre-order it. I don't know why, but anyway. But that's fine. So what am I doing about it? Well, I'm doing a couple promotions because, why not? I figured I'd have some fun with it. So first promotion I'm going to do is So I'm going to have one free book giveaway. I'm only going to do one because Amazon charges me for the copies of the book, plus the shipping and everything. But no matter where you are in the world, I'm going to give away one free book. And this goes to anyone who actually bought the course, the course, How to Set Up Your Own Translation Agency, because they complement each other. And so I figured, why not? If you've already bought the course, good, you're already in the running. Otherwise, you have 1 week to buy the course until the book is out. And then I'll put you in the running, and I'll raffle it out. I'll use one of those programs. I want to be as transparent as possible. I might even do it live or whatever. And to pick a random winner, and then whoever gets it gets a copy of my book. And what other promotion? Oh, the other promotion I'm doing is, once the book launches, I'm giving 1 week, and then I'm going to choose someone random, whoever wrote a review. A random review, and look, and there too I'm going to pick randomly, so it doesn't have to be, I'm not saying you have to be a good review, 5-star or anything like that. Be a truthful review. Those always, those are the most helpful in general. Anyway, I'm going to choose one review to give a free consultation with, and I'm going to give a full hour free consultation, which, by the way, I charge between $100, usually, in fact, now I charge minimum $150 to $250. Per hour of consultation, depending on what's needed. So, I'm going to give a full hour and do it the proper way. I get the information from you ahead of time so I can help you as much as needed. For one review, I'll do that no matter where you are in your career. I'll give you an hour of consultation to help you along and see, where you need to go. This is whether you want to set up your own agency, or also if you're just, in freelance translation world and you want to stay there. And that's the other thing about this book. Now that I said the promotions, I can get into the nitty-gritty a bit. The first chapter of the book actually says, is this book right for you? And I did in the first chapter on purpose because Amazon shows you the first part of the book for free so you can see it. And I wanted to make that available for people to view so they can pick right away if it's worth it for them or not. And, the whole thing for me, I set up my agency because after a while that I was translating, I kind of made a calculation. Well, I can translate X number of words per day. If I'm working 300 days a year and, I'm charging this much per word, this is how much I'm going to make per year. And I did some variations of that, and I realized it was sort of capped how much I could make per year. And it wasn't that bad, but it was still capped. And so I wanted to, and I go through the exact calculations in the book, by the way. But I was wondering, could I bring this any higher? Is there a way to do that? And that's when I decided, well, starting an agency would allow me to do that. Obviously, it's work. It's, more work. I'm not here to tell you, it's going to be like that, because that's never the case. But it does allow you to stop just being paid by the hour, paid for your time, and rather, being able to have multiple languages being worked on at once, for the same client. And so it is a way to expand what you can earn. So anyway, but again, it is more work. So that's why you need to decide if it's right for you or not, or right for you at this stage in life or something like that. Anyway, I'm super excited that I finally have the book coming out. And what else? Oh, and so the other thing I wanted to do, again, I'm getting into the nitty gritty, but I wanted to go through this with you because I thought it was quite interesting. I used ChatGPT. I obviously didn't use it to write the book, and you can't use ChatGPT to write a book for various reasons that I won't get into now. But I've been playing around with ChatGPT recently, and what I have been able to do is actually take, because my notes from the course were a mess. Because I did the course, then I updated it and did other stuff, and so I didn't really have coherent notes for the course. But the course has the automatic captions, and as long as I speak clearly, the captions come out. And so what I was able to do was take those captions and go into ChatGPT, and the prompt was something like, I did it a chapter at a time because otherwise it was too much information, but I wrote, write a chapter called, the title of the chapter based on this text. And I copied the text, and yeah, that was it. And it did chapter by chapter. Then obviously I spent 3 days rereading the whole thing, making sure it made sense. And obviously there were a bunch of stuff I had to change around. A lot of stuff I wanted to also reorder for the book because it made more sense that way and stuff like that. But I thought it was super interesting that you could do something like that with ChatGPT. And so I just wanted to announce that, first of all, in the interest of transparency. But every word there originally comes from me, because even the original text came from my course. And so, it's not written by robots. And by the way, anyway, it can't, if you want anything factual, anything nonfiction, don't trust AI to do it for various reasons that I won't get into now. I mean, aside from the fact that they mess up facts all the time. ChatGPT is not Google. It's not like, you Google and then you find websites like Wikipedia that tell you the truth. That's not how that works. But anyway, so yeah. But it's very good at doing stuff like that, summarizing, synthesizing, rearranging stuff. And so, yeah, that's what I wanted to use it for. And it was super interesting. And it's pretty much thanks to that I was able to finally do it, because it had been in the back of my mind for a while, but I knew it would be such a, big job. But I was able to do it essentially in 3-4 days, the main part. And then again, I took some time to format it to this, that, and the other. But no, I'm super excited about it. Anyway, enough about how I made the sausage, but let's talk about the book. Once again, out March 21st. Once again, the 2 promos, I'll write them down in the description below so it makes more sense there. And yeah, so enjoy. If you want to be part of the promo, go ahead and buy the course at the link, and then you could get a free book. Or else, once the book comes out, if you leave a review, then you'll be in the lottery to win free consultation from me. That's pretty much it, I think. If anything changes, I'll let you know. But I just wanted to make that announcement. 1 week's time. It's coming out March 21st. Check it out. The only book, at least the only one I found, on how to set up a translation agency. So if you are interested in setting up a translation agency and you don't want to take my course for some reason, check out the book. It's coming out, both on Kindle and print copy. But otherwise, I'll talk to you next time. Okay, thanks. Bye. Savedum.